Turn to your eighth race.
All right, I think
Eighth race, 2 Sandy J. Now make the driver Kurt Sugg. 8-2 Sandy J. Kurt Sugg. Fans, the neutral windows are open, and you do have a daily double on 5 and 6. First race
okay, you going back there, right?
from
Okay.
yesterday, 5 and 6 doubles.
You can go out.
Quinella Tri,
Go out that way so you don't.
Perfecta. Windows are open. Have your money numbers ready. Wager now.
Which one did you take? This. Okay, thanks, Frank. All right, thank you.
All right, can you hear me
I don't know if
now?
we got mixed
Ladies
up.
and gentlemen, if you're able, we ask that you all please stand for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose harsh and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Thank you. Bring your horses on the track for the first. Bring your horses on the track for the first.
Okay, welcome to back to the Wayne County Fair at Wooster. We are going to finish up what we got rained out with yesterday. So I believe we're starting with the fifth, right, Tom? You got through 4 yesterday?
We got through 4 yesterday. 4 good ones. I'll tell you for the slow track, they were coming the last quarters in 29 and a piece. Good miles. We'll give you a little recap for the home talent colt stakes. For the first race was a 2-year-old filly pace. There was 5 in it. It was won by Party Cruise at Vern Beachy Train, Justin Irvine in the sulky. A time of 2:02 and 3 last quarter in 29 flat, last half a minute flat. Number 1, Tootsie Dreamhill with Dad Don Irvine Jr. was second, and Barley Tipsy with Doc Holliday was third. They went for purse of $3,744. There were 3 divisions. The second race was for first division 2-year-old filly trotters. There were 7 in it. 6 and 7 starting from the second tier, as they will today. Number 1 was won by Purple Aura, Anthony McDonald, and the stable Purple from Gulf, Ontario. Number 3 got her 5th win in 9 starts of the year. A time of 2:04 and 3, last half in a minute and a fifth, last quarter in 29 and 1. And number 2, We Go, with Chris Presley was second. Number 4, With Gracious Triumph, Donna Irvine Jr. was third. And the third race was taken by Kurt Sugg and Edward Miller's Admiral All-Star. Mile and 241. This is a 3-year-old Colt and Gelding's Trot. This is one dash for the cash, $9,496. As I said, the 6 was the winner. The 5, Phineas, with Jeff Conger, was third, second. And future MVP with Chris Presley, Mike Meadows trained Gelding, was third. Time for the mile, again, 2, 4, and 1. The fourth and final race of yesterday, before we had another deluge, and there was a lot of water on the track. The track, incidentally, is very, very dry today. It looks good. The fourth yesterday was taken by Well Maxine. Kurt Sugg was on a roll. He had 2 out of 4. Corey Diamond trained 2-year-old filly by Well Said. Went a mile in the wetness. 2, 5, and 4. Last quarter, 30 and 2. The above the radar, Donnie Irvine Jr. He was knocking on the door. It was a Corey Diamond stablemate. She was second. And the 1, Meadowland Murney. Tamara Hubler's 2-year-old filly by the Panda Rosa. Trained by Mike Benders and driven by Chris Presley. So that is the rundown. We are now on the 5th race. Go to.
I just wanted to show people these tater chips.
Oh.
We were talking about that horse the
I'll
other
be
day
back.
named Tater Chip.
Tater
and
chips.
TT's Tater Chip. So these are the tater chips.
I'm hungry.
One
Shoulda
of the
done
many
that.
great things at the fair. Here's our announcer, Chris Patterson.
Chris Patterson, give us a little wave there. And our presiding judge,
Yeah, the judges and everybody sits over here right in front of us for this. I guess there's not a crow's nest here. There is a judge's stand in the infield that I've got the camera on, but I guess they prefer to sit up here.
yes.
Better
The-
line of sight.
Now we'll be coming out for the first race today. It was actually the 5th race from yesterday. If you go to HarnessRacingOhio.com, get your free program again. Tonight we'll be at Upper Sandusky, up the Mad Dash for the Cash up there. This, as I said, should be over here. I shouldn't say I'll put a curse on it, which I usually do. But we should be out of here by 2:30, 2:45, which gives us enough time. It's an hour and 15 minutes up to Upper Sandusky. And first race, a 5th race here, a first race, that's what we're going to have to call it the first race here at the Wayne County Fair. We have 7 2-year-old filly trotters. Only one change is Toscano Girls. Will be driven by Jason Thompson. They're coming out on the track for the first here at Wayne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks good. 7 Lick Hill with Kurt Sugg. Number 3 is Atta Girl Petra with Jeff Conger. Number 4.
Is scratched.
Scratched, yes. That was the stable, one of our sponsors. We want to give you a listing of our sponsors after the post parade. I want to thank them for being here today. We will not have any commercials because other than a few well-chosen words, because it's Susan and we have the basics today. Susan did Montpelier, and that was a long drive home back to Grove City. She was
So if the horses' noses are cut off today, it's due to my camera work.
She's a little shaky. She might be nodding off now. Well, here they are.
North Lawrence, Ohio, Marion Chump, the trainer. Keith Cash driving. 2 is 7 Lick Hill. Wayne Mass Jr. of Dundee. Column Racing LLC of East Lake, Ohio. West Hirschberger Trains. Kurt Sugg. Number 3, Attagirl PETA. Denise Dennis, Indianapolis, Indiana. Trained and trained by Jeff Conger. 4 is out. 5 TT's Diva. Tamir Trotters Incorporated, Wooster. Darrell Evans Jr., the trainer with Wyatt Irvine. 6 is Hit with the Big Guys. Owned and trained by Sue Stockwell, Jefferson, Ohio. Don Irvine Jr. gets the call. And number 7, Al de la City. Second Chance Stable Incorporated, Ravenna. Charlie Marek, the trainer. Charlie Marek in the sulky. Win Place Show. Perfecta, Quinella, $2 try, daily double. Cash 1, scratch 4. In the 6th, second half of the double. Scratch the 1, Elvargo Hanover. 3, Midwin Kelly, Justin Irvine. 5, Katie Ann, Wyatt Irvine.
So, Chris Pattison, our announcer. The Broth starting gate. We have a nice little crowd here, especially if everyone. These are the stalwarts from yesterday. Had a good crowd here yesterday. The rain didn't dampen the spirits. They still only had a presentation after the conclusion of the 4th race, and nice warm round of applause. But here in the first race at Wayne County Fair, we're going to go, of course, with the 1-2 Skipperhue being scratched. That was probably would have been the odds-on favorite. Now, it's going to be a hit with the guys. Don Irvine Jr. Incidentally, at Upper Sandusky, I believe, are one of our leading fair drivers by the name of Jeff Nysonger. Had 4
Josh
wins.
prayed in front of the judges.
Jeff Nysong had 4 wins to add to his fair. Ron Gillespie is at 71 right now. He did not visit the fair winner's circle yesterday. Jeff, 4 times Ron has 71 fair wins this year. Jeff Nysonger now has 67. And
Tight race between those two.
Walter and Cam McCown's right there, 61. I believe. I'll have to double check for Cam, see how Cam did. But they were all up at Sandusky. Don Irvine here is at 46, but the way he's been zooming into the winner's circle, he's going to add a few before the week's over. Top 5, Ron Gillespie with 71. Jeff Nysonger with 67. Cam McCown, 61. Don Irvine Jr. with 46. And Alex Hawk. I tried to imitate that. Hawk, it didn't come out too good. That high-pitched.
The 6-horse Hit with the Guys is sitting 5th in the Ohio Fair Championship points right now. So with that Fair Championship coming up on October 9th. So he's got a Hit with the Guys, got a good chance of being in that final for $40,000.
He is a favorite right now as they go to the starting gate. Hit with the Guys is at
It's post time.
6-5. Now the skies are clearing.
Hit with the Big Guys. 6-5. 7 Lick Hill. 2-1. Second division, 2-year-old filly trotters. They're at the top of the stretch. Here they come.
We're live from Wayne County Fair in Wooster, Ohio.
They're off and trotting. 7 Lick Hill going for the lead. Toscano Girl got away second. Hit with the Big Guys. The favorite got away third. Atta Girl Petra trots fourth. Al de la City and the trailer. TT's Diva, she run at the start. Down the back lane they go. On top of the field, 7 Lick Hill. Racing second to Sakano Girl. Hit with the big guys, nestled in at the cones third. Attagirl Petra is fourth. 32 and 3. Trotting 5. Out of the city. The trailer, TT's Diva, she run again. They're at the top of the lane for the first time. 7 Lick Hill and Kurt Sugg the leader. Toscano Girl and Cash in the pocket second. Here comes Irvine. Hit with the big guys up on the outside. Attagirl Petra is fourth. Out of the city fifth. The trailer, TT's Diva. They hit the half in 105 and 2. To the backside they go. 7 Lick Hill the leader. Hit with the big guys up on the outside. Trotting third, Scacano Girl. Racing fourth. Racing fourth is Attagirl Petra. Out of the city. He got a little better than an eighth of a mile to come. 7 Lick Hill. 3/4. 1:35 and 4. They turn for the money. 7 Lick Hill there. Hit big guys coming at him on the outside once again. Down the lane. Hit with the big guys. On the outside. Hit with the big guys. 7 Lick Hill. Toscano Girl closing for third.
Six, 7, 1. Unofficial, of course. Excuse me, not 6, 2, 1.
Six, 2, 1. 32 and 3. 105 and 2. 135 and 4. 206 and 2. Hit with the big guys. 6th win of the season. Took her mark at Wellington. 202.
She made a break.
Her 5th win in the last 6.
At Lisbon and just been on fire. She's had 5 wins in a second the last 6 starts. Pushes her up to over 14,000 for the year.
It's official. 6, 2, 1. Here's your winner. 2-year-old filly trot, $3,366. Trophy by DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Sue Stockwell, Jefferson, Ohio. Sue Stockwell trains Don Irvine Jr., the winning driver. 6, Hit with the Big Guys. 2-year-old bay filly by Hit with the Ladies out of Talon, Hanover. 6th win of the season. 206 and 2. 5th win in the last 6 starts. It's official. Toscano Girl, 3. 7 Lick Hill, 2. Attagirl Petra, 4. 4 was out. TT's Diva, 6. Hit with the big guys, the winner. Out of the city was 5. 32 and 3. 105 and 2. 135 and 4. 206 and 2. 3, 2, 4. Scratch 6. 1, 5. 206 and 2. Bring your horses on the track for the 6th. Scratch the 1. Justin Irvine 3. Wild Irvine 5. No Quinella. No show.
These horses warming up for the fourth race here. Well, actually would be the seventh and eighth. But that was on the half and 5 and 2. They went up the backside. Out came Don Irvine Jr. hit with the guys, challenging Seven Lick Hill, which Kurt Sugg put a little pedal to the metal. They went there 30 and 2 down the backside, and the master wisely tucked back in, waited for his
Hit
chance.
with the big guys. 420.
Yeah, and he made a wisely tucked back in, made his move at the head of the lane, and trotted home very easily. That is Don Irvine Jr. getting up there. This would be he won 2 yesterday. And, no, excuse me, he didn't not win 2 yesterday, but that'd be 47th of the year. So they're all getting up there for the leading fair drivers. Leading fair trainers. Chris Beaver with 35. Rosie Weaver. Rose, I love you. 26. Dan O'Mara with 23. Eric Nesselrode with 22. And Jeff Nicesonger with 20. Now we want to give a shout out to our sponsors. Even though we cannot run their entertaining commercials, you have Susan's wit and banter. She just glares at me. But we want to say, normally you would have heard about the Wayne County Fair history. This was again, this is a scenic track since 1852, I believe. And it's been a fixture in the community. Now, we are racing the Home Talent Colt Stakes here, part of one of 4 circuits on the Buckeye circuit here in Ohio, the Buckeye State. You got the Home Talent Colt Stakes tonight at Upper Sandusky. It's a Ohio Colt Fair Conference. Susan,
Ohio
correct.
Fair Racing Conference.
Ohio Fair Racing Conference. Then we have the Ohio Colt Racing Association towards the western part, and down the southern part, home of Chris Patterson. That's his circuit down there, the Southern Valley Colt Circuits. Now we have this Home Talent Colt Stakes comprises 20 total fairs, and again, it's they have. We're just talking with Woody Woodman from Canfield, and they had 3 days of racing up there, 24 races, spread them out, and it's good. That's the old days as you want. Harness racing brings in people. Betting brings in people too, and harness racing, but it's an enjoyable day. Susan, I think those that platter of potato,
It's gone.
it's gone, vanished. I don't know. It must have had a lot of people eating. No, there's just one contented-looking person over there. He's slowly dabbing the mouth. Want another one? But yeah, I want to show also the our Bow River Jewelry. We want to say are one of our sponsors. Fine jewelry. If you want a horse on your ring, Bow River Jewelry is a place to go to. Fine craftsmanship. So now, of course, we have to say hello to Cool Winds Farms of Lima, Ohio, and Randy and Kim Hines. They're proprietors. They're breeding. They have their stallion management. I know Rockin' Amadeus is one. I got it right over there on that list over there. And a beautiful, nice showplace farm for Cool Winds Farm. They've been with us since this was a concept. And also, you want to say hello to the Ohio State Vet Medical Center and the Galbraith Equine Center. If you want any care, special needs for your equine friends or your bovine or canine or feline. That's horses, cows, dogs, and cats. They're the place to go to. The finest in pet care that you want. Now, here in the second,
Race number 6. We'll just call it what it is.
yes, it is. I'm getting confused myself. So this
Yeah.
is race 6.
Race 6.
Race 6 here at the Wayne County Fair.
We've got a couple changes in here. Elverg Hanover, the 1 horse, is scratched. The 3 horse Midwind Kelly, the driver will be Justin Irvine. And the 5 horse Katie Ann, the driver will be Wyatt Irvine. So just 4 horses in this race. With the 1 scratch, they will move down on the gate. So the 2 horse can score from the 1 position.
Total purse of it's a third division, 2-year-old filly pace. This purse goes for $3,744. There they are for the second race.
I think they're still coming out.
Oh, yeah,
Is there a couple in jog carts
that's
getting
jog
ready?
carts. As we always say, those long, the long sulkies are jog carts. There's a difference of about 90 pounds in weight. In fact, I think that the Swedish came out with the adjustable tension on the wheels, so it would be a little heavier for a horse to pull it, build up their muscles more. It's a good concept.
Yeah, it's almost like brakes.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. I always use you put a 300-pound groom behind the horse, and then when the driver gets it, he's only 150 pounds. It's like nobody's there.
Yeah.
And pew!
We used to drag heavy tires behind the jog cart and build up their stifles a little bit. So it's all sorts of different tricks you can use to help a horse.
So exercise very important. You have to build up the muscles in the horse. It's like anybody. If you want to go out and play baseball or basketball, football, anything, you have to get in shape. Wish I'd known that when I was younger, though. Now, in this 6th race, Western Motion with Keith Cash. It's winless. This 2-year-old filly is winless so far in her career. She has 7 starts, 1 second, and 3/3. And she has been in 158 at Northfield. And that's a good time for her. She's shows the last start at Canfield was in 2-1-3. The Midwind Kelly, Mark Rowe trained filly by McCardle. 10 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 3/3. Got $9,591.
Here's your horses for race 6.
There they are.
3rd division for 2-year-old filly pacers. Trophy by Troy Miller Agency, $3,744. 1 is out. 2 is Western Motion. Isaiah, Tammy Shrake of Navarre, Sherry Cox, Navarre, Isaiah Shrake, the trainer, with Josh Cash. 3 is Midwind Kelly, Matt Rowe, Urbana, Mark Rowe, the trainer, with Justin Irvine. 4 is Bella Blue, Corey Dayerman, Dorset, William Hart of Carmel, Maine. Dayerman trains with driver Kurt Sugg. Number 5, Katie Ann, John Hostetler of Dover. Hostetler trains. Wyatt Irvine is in the bike. Win place, perfecta, trifecta. 2 minutes.
Okay, now if you do have a program going down for the field, we have Midwind Kelly. It picks up Justin Irvine for the first time. Again, sometimes horses and drivers just click, so there might be an improvement. Sometimes they do not click; they quack. Bella Blue picks up Kurt Sugg for the first time. And Katie Ann with Wyatt Irvine for the first time. First time drivers, it's just, it might have, the horses might respond better to them. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. But Bella Blue has 7 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds. Mark of 2, 4, and 3 at Bucyrus. And pace in Wellington in 58 and 4. 158 and 4. Last score 28 and 3. That's a great. That must have been a track record. They went in 58 and 2 for 2-year-old pacing fillies. It's a nice little down by the seaside out of a Better's Delight mare. Bella Blue. Corey Diamond, the trainer. And Katie Ann. She's winless in 7 starts. Her in the 2.
Moving up. Move it in.
She has been
Bella
58 and
Blue.
2.
The heavy favorite. 1 to 5.
So, this is the 6th from the
2-year-old pacing fillies are all moving in behind the gate. The gate swings into the stretch, and here they come.
Wayne County Fair, race number 6 from Wooster, Ohio.
Then pacing. Bella Blue with a rush on the outside to take command. Western Motion got away second. Midwind Kelly third. Katie Ann 4. Down the back lane they motor. Kurt Sugg and Bella Blue on top of the field. Western Motion and Cash right there second. Midwind Kelly is third. They're by the quarter in 31 and 1. Katie Ann 4th. 2-year-old pacing fillies in straight alignment, rolling over the 3/8 mile marker. Bella Blue on top. Western Motion still second. Midwind Kelly on hold third. Katie Ann racing fourth. They pass by the grandstand for the first time. Bella Blue. Sugg's got a nice hold on her. Western Motion second. They're by the half in 102 and 4. Midwind Kelly third. Katie Ann still 4. At the 5/8 mile marker to the backside they'll swing. Bella Blue on top. Western Motion and Cash coming to the outside. Down the back lane they go. Midwind Kelly is third. Katie Ann up the inside 4th. They fire to the 3/4 mile mark. 3/4, 134 and 1. Bella Blue's under attack. Western Motion had her on the outside. Midwind Kelly, they're at the top of the stretch. Bella Blue by a head, outside. Western Motion coming on. Midnight Kelly down the lane. Bella Blue pouring it on. Midwestern Motion second. Katie Ann for third.
Four, 2, 5. Bring him home alive. From the last quarter, pretty good there. That was Bella Blue. Kurt Sugg said, "How do you do, Bella Blue?" She just picked up another
4, 2, 5. 31 and 1. 102 and 4. 134 and 1. 204 and 1. Bella Blue, her third of the season. And she paces to a brand new lifetime marker today at the Wayne County Fair. 204 and 1. She was a winner earlier at the Crawford County Fair in Bucyrus. 204 and 3.
that was
New mark for her today at the Wayne County Fair. She paced the last quarter in 30 seconds flat. Here she is, the winner of the 6th, 3rd Division 2-year-old Philly Pacers. Troy Miller, $3,744. Corey Dayerman of Dorset. William Hart, Carmel, Maine. Corey Dayerman, the trainer. Kurt Sugg, the winning driver. Number 4, Bella Blue. 2-year-old Bay Filly by Down by the Seaside. New mark, 2:04.1 for her 3rd of the season. It's official. The one horse was out. Western Motion 2. Midwind Kelly 4. Bella Blue, the winner. Katie Ann was 3rd. 31-1, 102-4, 134-1, 204-1. And again, that's a new mark for Bella Blue. Scratch 2-4, 1-3, 204 and 1. Bring your horses on the track for the 7th. For the Warden's Den, driver Don Irvine Jr. Scratch the 5, Sweet on Pete. Scratch the 7, 7 Lick Caviar. Windows open.
So that was a new lifetime mark for the daughter of Down by the Seaside. 2-4-1. That's nice to get we're going to the getting the best this time of the season, because now we got the big stake finals coming up, and she's rounded out well. She's as again she paced at Wellington in 58-4 last quarter, 28-3. Cut the mile and of course took the lead at the half, and she finished 2nd. Did not lose any ground. She only maybe a quarter of a length, coming home at 28-3. So that is the 6th here at Wayne County Fair. I want to say hello to a couple of our sponsors. Midland Acres from down there in just outside of Washington Courthouse, Bloomsburg. They've been around since the 1960s, I believe. Let me get some statisticians here. Susie.
I'm cameraman today.
I don't know nothing about statistics.
Nope,
Nothing.
just cameras.
I want you to do a double duty for me. It's a beautiful place. If you ever go along right down Route 62, you'll see all the horses out running around and healthy looking. And tonight, by the way, is the Ohio Classic Sale, I believe. I don't know nothing.
Friday.
Friday, excuse me. So that's make sure you check out Midland Acres Consignment, as well as Cool Wind Farms, and tell them that we want a good one so we can race them at the fairs, have some fun, and enjoy. In fact, one gentleman just a couple of weeks ago, he said to me, this year had never had so much fun at the fairs racing. He says just enjoy it, because you're able to watch. He said he was able to watch every single fair, and it was covered. He thanked us for covering it, but you watch your competition, because you don't all race against each other every week. Usually you do, but sometimes you get a little easier field. You'll go to another circuit, which is a smart way to do it. One who does this, manages his horses, one of the best is Chris Beaver, very successful at it. And then the other ones who keep an eye on Chris Beaver and goes where he's not. It's another good way to manage your horses, because he usually has a powerhouse. Midland Acres. Also, let's one of our sponsors, our longtime sponsors, is Big D Tack and Vet Supplies up there at Streetsboro, Ohio. And anybody who has a horse and needs your supplies, there's not a tack shop around. We're a lot of times at these fairgrounds, so they go to Big D's Tack and Vet Supplies and order online in Quebec, and a lot of his equipment comes and stuff comes with free shipping, and you're able to pick up all your vitamins, your supplements, your tenon boots and knee boots and new harnesses. It's got race bikes. So that's a Big D's. Tack and Vet Supplies. Since 1966, I believe. All these numbers off the top of my head, they should remember them because I hear them all the time. So, Big D's. We're coming up to the 7th here. We've got quite a few changes here. This is the 3rd division, the 2-year-old filly Trot. We have 2 scratches, Scratch the 5, Sweet on Pete, and the 7. Don Irvine Jr. was going to drive 7 Lick Caviar. So they're all, there's Classic Kaya, Darren Harvey has a rail, Miss Cowboy Star, Kurt Sugg, and the sulky. Number 3 is China Smith with China Sue with Jimmy Smith. Before the Warden's Den, we have to get the Warden's Den is
TBA, that famous driver, TBA.
at TBA. Thaddeus B. Arnold, TBA. And 5 is Scratch Enchanting Pixie with Wyatt Irvine. And 7 is Scratched. So we have Kurt Sugg might be visiting the winner's circle again. I shouldn't say this horse has on his card all his, it's nothing but ones. Win, 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 win. 58 and 3, 210 and 2, 57 and 2, 201 and 4, 159 and 4, 159 and 1. That's at Scioto, Burton, Scioto, Urbana, Scioto. This Cowboy Star. Giddy up. 9 starts, 6 wins, 1 second. Has 42,000.
Need one more.
$663 on a card mark of Scioto of 157 and 2. And she won the Buckeye Stallion Series at Scioto, 158 and 3. Won by a neck with Brett Miller in the sulky. And Brett Miller's been driving. Kurt drove her 2 starts ago at Burton. Win by 3 and 210. Burton, I believe, was wet that day. Got down the half and 4 and 4, 3/4, 138 and 4. Win by 3.5 and 210 and 2. And that's her nice filly. The other with the other's Classy Kia. 1 second, 4 thirds in 8 starts. Qualified time of winning in Northfield 2-4. China Sue, 1/3 in 7 starts. Best time shows on the board on her in a card 2-4 and 1. She finished 4th at Wellington. And the Warden's dead. Wellington, she went up there 2, 3, and 4. That's her solitary win. 2/3 in 6 starts. And driven by the infamous TBA. Enchanting Pixie has 1/3 in 5 starts. And has a habit of going giddy up and running the mile. So she does show 2, 7, and 4. But I believe Mr. Sugg, as he shows right on in the program, will
Grade what we got in order.
cut the smile just to stay out of trouble. Here they come. The first.
Here's your horses for the 7th, 3rd division for 2-year-old filly trotters. Trophy by DAC Vitamins and Minerals, $3,366. Number 1 is Classy Kaya. Wayne Mass Jr. of Dundee. Steve Miller of Millersburg. Wes Hirschberger trains. Darren Harvey. 2 is Miss Cowboy Star. Rebecca Sugg of Polk. Steve Mass Deschler. Duke Sugg of Deschler. Ed Miller the trainer with Kurt Sugg. 3 is China Sue. Wishing Star Racing LLC of Millersburg. She's trained and reined by Jimmy Smith. The 4 is the Warden's Den. Owned and trained by Gary Martin of Jefferson. Don Irvine Jr. gets the call. 5 is out. 6 Enchanting Pixie. Tamir Trotters Incorporated. Wooster. Darrell Evans Jr. the trainer. Wild Irvine is in the bike. Scratch the 7. Win place show. Perfecta Q. Trifecta. Less than 2.
Now we have a beautiful sky. We have some clouds in it, but it's clear and bright blue sky. And I think we shall have to give you the official temperature here at wonderful Wooster in Wayne County, Ohio. The official temperature is 70 degrees. And after yesterday when it was raining, this is a nice, the trees, again, as Susan and I did this the other day, they just in the 2 days, they've started to change. There's one that's almost completely red. That's probably a red maple. But they always turn first. Again, if you look over there, that one's trying to make up its mind whether to stay green or go red. You can see the haze over in the horizon. That's just residual. It's not that humid. It's 70 could be, but 70 degrees is a nice day. This fair, the Wayne County Fair, has more tractors on display than any place, tractors and other farm equipment of just about any other fair that we've been to. And if you like old tractors or new tractors, or just to take a stroll around, they have some there that I think they were pulled by a mule team. They had an engine in it too, but it wasn't that powerful. So the 7th is getting grouped behind the Melissa Mount starting gate, Roth starting gate. Very scenic barn area too. Nice new barns, as I said yesterday, and they're all in one area. And because of that, the post parades can come out in order, and they do pretty good around right now in Wayne. Right now, check the odd boards. Of course, Miss Cowboy Star, if she's anything.
Gates rolling.
Less than 1 to 9.
Miss Cowboy Star. The heavy favorite. 6 of 9. 57 and 2 at Northfield. 42,000.
She's a long tom out of a Conway home.
They're at the top of the stretch. Here they come.
From the Wayne County Fair, Wooster, Ohio.
They're off and trotting. Classy Kaya at the rail goes for the lead. Miss Cowboy Star between them. China Sue up on the outside. From the outside, Enchanting Pixie and the Warden's Den. Down the back lane they go. And Kurt Sugg walks Miss Cowboy Star to the front end. Classy Kaya is trotting second. Racing third. The Warden's Den. Back trotting fourth, China Sue. Enchanted Pixie. They're by the quarter in 32 and 3. Off stride went the Warden's Den. So we're down to 2 early in the 7th. And it's a heavy favorite, Miss Cowboy Star. And Kurt Sugg She's by Long Tom, and she shows the way. Classy Kaya. And Darren Harvey right there second. The Warden's Den third, 102 and 4. China Sue back on her gate fourth. Dick Shannon Pixie trails. To the backside they romp. Miss Cowboy Star shows the way by 3.5. Classic Kia is trotting second. The Warden's Den third. China Sue moving forward. Rockin' and rolling to the 3/4 mile mark. Miss Cowboy Star. 3/4. Sug gets her there in 1:33 and 3. And this baby's all over. It was really all over at the start. Miss Cowboy Star, much the best in here. Pouring it on with Kurt Sug. Classic Kia is going to be a safe second. Down the lane. 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Miss Cowboy Star. Classic Kia. The Warden's Den got the Shodo. 203 and 4.
And she just coming the last half in 101. Just as striding out and smooth as you want. In the last quarter in 30 and 1. Miss Cowboy Star just added $1,683 to her bank account. She's now up to over
2, 1, 4. 32 and 3. 102 and 4. 133 and 3. 203 and 4. Miss Cowboy Star, this is her 7th romp of the season.
And she has 7 straight in the Buckeye State. Make no mistake. She has now over $44,000 in her 10 starts for her freshman year. Long Tom Emerald My Way by Conway Hall, owned by Rebecca Sugg, Polk, Ohio, Stephen L. Mass of Deschler, John
In the
Dukes
winner's circle,
of Deschler.
winner of the 7th, 3rd division for 2-year-old filly trotters. Trophied by DAC Vitamins and Minerals, $3,366. Rebecca Sugg, Polk. Steve Mass, Deschler. Duke Sugg, Deschler. Ed Miller trains her. Kurt Sugg, the winning driver. Number 2, Miss Cowboy Star. 2-year-old bay filly by Long Tom. 7th of the season. 203 and 4. That's 4 wins on the second card for Sugg. And Miss Cowboy Star. Scioto Downs. Scioto Downs. Stallion Series at Urbana. Scioto Downs. Burton Fair. Scioto Downs. Stallion Series back here today. 7 in a row in Ohio.
This
Class A Kia 2. Miss Cowboy Star, the winner. China Sue 4. The Warden's Den 3. 5 was out. 6 Enchanting Pixie 5. Bottom horse was out. 32 and 3. 102 and 4. 133 and 3. 203 and 4. 214. 3 scratch. 5. Scratch your bottom. 203 and 4.
good mile. It's an easy mile for Miss Cowboy.
Bring him on the track for the 8th. Number 2, Sandy J. Make the driver Kurt Sugg. Sugg on the 2. 6, Yankee Keeler. Don Irvine Jr. Don Irvine Jr. on the 6. And scratch the 7. Racing My Beamer.
And that was a easy mile for this Cowboy Star. Giddy up. Kurt Sugg. That's 2. And So we got Don Irvine Jr. with 1, Kurt Sugg with 2. This might be a battle of the elders. Kurt is not that old. I should say he's, but let's see. I believe Kurt is 51, where Don Irvine Jr. is 70. So Don's got a few years on him. The youngest today that's driving today, Justin Irvine's 19. I do not believe we have anybody younger than that. We've seen a couple of 16 and 17-year-olds. Good to see him getting the sulky. I'll tell you, if you get, it's fun. If you get good racing, it's fun. Of course, you enjoy yourself when you win. It's nothing like a win, period. But when you get in that winner's circle after you've driven, and your friends and your family come down, they're high-fiving. It's I'd say it's a little bit better than the Super Bowl, because this is something you're there, just a great feeling. And you can wave to all your friends, all your fans. Shake your fist at your enemies. Say, I told you so. I was going to win. But we're coming up to the 9th here the 8th here. This is the Home Talent Colt Stakes, 3-year-old pacing colts and geldings. We have 6 in it. The 7 is Scratch, racing my Beamer. Now, for pacing colts and geldings, we're going to be going for total horses as a first division. There's 2 divisions. This one goes to $5,381. We want to mention again the Home Talent Colt Stakes, the Bull River Jewelry. We should have the Wayne County Fair if we need Ashley here. Ashley Daly with the D. She can recite those county fair histories right off the top of her head.
No.
Believe me, when you get all those dates and stuff, your mind starts to swirl. And I can tell you about Worcester County history. I think I can remember that. And it's funny, Wayne County, Worcester County, Worcester, but the Wayne County was named after Mad Anthony Wayne. And he, of course, all through Ohio, it's all Revolutionary War heroes, because the veterans were awarded land in New York after the Revolution. They stayed there for about 20 years, and then when Ohio opened up in 1788 with Marietta, they all started to head out to Ohio. Now, there's no roads, they had Indian trails, but they took forever and ever to get over there, and they came by boat, by river, the keel boats, and it was a tough crowd. And the Big Mike, if you remember the legend of Daniel Boone and the keelsman, the oarboat, Big Mike, that was an actual person. He was a big man, and he could outfight, outdrink, and just about outdo everything than anybody else.
I just remember Big Mike. He was the groom for Wiggle It Jiggle It.
Yes. Or Big Mike Wickenberg. Big Mike, yeah. Wiggle.
Let's get them together. Parade in order. Sug 2, Irvine 6, Scratch 7.
So we've got a driver change. The 2 horse will be driven now by Keith Cash. The 6 horse by Don Irvine Jr.
Sug.
Oh, they changed it to Sug?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless Cash took Sug's colors.
Yeah. Don Irvine Jr. on the 6th. And the 5 horse is sitting 8th in the Ohio Fair Championship point standings. Well, that was as of last Sunday.
This 5 is just coming off by winning by open lengths at Canfield, 59-2.
Horses on the track for race 8.
There
First
they are.
division hometown stake for 3-year-old Colt Pacers. This trophy, Wayne and Carol Smith, in memory of Gary Heights, $5,381. Number 1 is Adelia's McMoney, owned and trained by Herman Hegerman of Kidron, Ohio, Emmanuel Miller driving. 2 is Sandy J, Rosita Stutzman of Millersburg, John G. Wynyard, the trainer, with Kurt Sugg. 3 is Fleisch Gordon, owned, trained, and reigned by Lanny Merriman, Kent, Ohio. 4 is BB Wrangler, Isaiah Shrake, Navarre. Shrake trains with Josh Cash. 5 is Pine Grove Racer, Ty Loy, Columbiana Station. Rich Gillock, Bell Vernon, PA. Ty Loy, the trainer. Justin Irvine driving. Number 6, Yankee Keeler, A Piece of the Action, LLC of Culver City, California. Herman Hagerman, the trainer. Don Irvine Jr. in the sulky. 7 is out. 1 score, and away we go.
Looking down the card, Manuel Miller is driving for Herman Hageman. Tell you his money, guys, 2 wins, 3 seconds, 1/3 in 18 starts, $14,000 earned. Mark of 2, 3, and 2 at Jefferson. Did win at Dover as a 2-year-old. He's a 3-year-old gelding by McCardle. And in 2 minutes and a 5th. So he has paced in 2 minutes and 2/5 over at Wellington. So, but he has over 14,000 on his card. Number 2, Kurt Sugg is driving Sandy J. 10 starts. This one has not been to the winner's circle, but it has paced at Hilliard in 59 and 3, as well as finishing 3rd in Northfield back in June 3rd. So this horse says this is his second start since July. So he only has 10 starts, no wins, 1 second, 1/3. As a 2-year-old, 23 starts, 1 win. 3, Lanny Merriman has Flash Gordon. 3-year-old gelding by Yankee Cruiser. No wins in 5 starts, has 2/3, has paced. 3rd at Wellington was 58 and 3. And
Horse approaching the starting gate.
And BB Wrangler, Keith Cash, Pine Grove Racer, Yankee Keller. The 7 is scratched. Got to go with Pine Grove Racer. This horse is 151 and 3 at the Meadows. And 1 is
3-year-old Colt Pacers are all moving in behind the gate. And the gate swings into the stretch, and here they come.
the 8th from Wooster, Ohio, Wayne County Fair.
They're off and pacing. Adelia's McMoney going for the lead. Yankee Keeler from the 2nd tier. Up on the outside, Pine Grove Racer with a brush and a rush. As they go down the back lane, Adelia's McMoney at the rail. Pine Grove Racer, Justin Irvine, charges up on the outside, takes command. Racing down along the rail 3rd, Yankee Keeler. Racing 4th. In 29 and 3, it's BB Wrangler. Sandy J. Fleisch Gordon sees them all. Round the turn. And Pine Grove Racer looking for number 8 on the season. He shows the way. Racing 2nd, Adelia's McMoney with Emmanuel Miller. They pass by the stands and the fans first time. Yankee Sealer up on the outside coming on. Sandy J and Sugg outside 4th. BB Wrangler 5th and Fleisch Gordon. They're by the half in 1 minute, 1/5. Around the turn they go. Pine Grove Racer the leader. Yankee Steeler up on the outside 2nd. Adelia's McMoney in at the cones 3rd. Racing 4th. As they race down the backside, Sandy J, BB Wrangler 5th, Fleisch scored in the trailer. Rocking and rolling to the 3/4. Pine Grove Racer still there. Yankee Keeler is second. 129-4. Adelia's McMoney third. Racing fourth. BB Wrangler. They're at the top of the stretch. And Pine Grove Racer, Justin Irvine, brings him down the lane. Yankee Keeler on the outside. Coming to the wire. Pine Grove Racer. Yankee Keeler. Adelia's McMoney, the Shodo. 158-4.
5-6-1, just for fun. Last quarter, 29 seconds flat. Last half, and 58-3. And young Justine was looking over his shoulder, said, "Come get me, Dad." And Don Jr. couldn't do it. Good mile, excellent mile. He was 1-9. Yankee Keeler adds a little value to your exacta. You got to bet the Irvine exacta because he
5, 6, 1, 29-3. 1 minute, 1/5. 129-4. 158-4. Pine Grove Racer, win number 8 on the season. This colt took his mark earlier this year. 151-3 at the Meadows. 5th win in the last 6.
makes it 3 in a row in Ohio.
Here's your winner. Number 8 race. Wayne Carroll Smith in memory of Gary Heights. $5,381. Ty Lloyd, Columbia Station, Ohio. Richie Gillock, Bell Vernon, PA. Ty Lloyd, the trainer. Justin Irvine, the winning driver. 5 Pine Grove Racer. He's a 3-year-old by Racing Hill. 8th of the season, 158-4. His sire, Racing Hill, stands at Hickory Lane Farm in Findlay, Ohio. See Brad Wallace. They got some nice colts and fillies going to the auction block this fall.
Pine Grove Racer.
Mary Heights and Jimmy Heights was in the winner's circle to present the blanket on behalf of Wayne and Carol Smith in memory of Gary Heights. The results are official for the 8th. Adelius McMoney 3, Sandy J 5, Fleisch Gordon 6, BB Wrangler 4, Pine Grove Racer the winner, Yankee Keeler 2, bottom horse was out. 29-3, 1 minute, 1/5, 129-4, 158-4, 3, 5, 6, 4, 1, 2, scratch, 158-4. Bring them on the track for the 9th. 3 of Royal Blast, now make the driver Don Irvine. Donnie Irvine on 3. Scratch the 6.
Pine Grove Racer, thanks to his 12 wins in 28 starts, has now over $88,000 on his card for his 2 years of racing. And it's not over yet. Pine Grove Racers was bred by Vernon Massey here in Ohio, naturally. Ty Lloyd from Columbia Station owner, and Richard D. Gillock, Bell Vernon, Pennsylvania. So that's the 8th race. Good mile. That's probably an excellent mile. Really, the track, they even putting water on the track now, which is like a good job. I mean, yesterday, as we were here and the rain was pouring down, anybody tell you same time tomorrow afternoon they'll be putting water on the track, you look at it and go, right. Well, 9th race is the Home Talent Colt Stakes, 2-year-old filly trot. This is the 4th division. of for the 2-year-olds. This purse is $3,366. There's one scratch. We have the Charlotte's Fancy has been scratched. We have 6 in it. The 7 still starts from the second tier. And we'll have to say a few words to our sponsors to say thank you again. Our sponsors today: Midland Acres, Big D Tack and Vet Supply, Top of the Vet Stretch Podgrass, the Stable CA, Hometown and Colt Steaks, Cool Wind Farms of Lima, Ohio, and On Gate, Horsing Around again, and the Harness Horse Auction. This is a good concept. Harness Horse Auction, you can sell your horse, no fees, etc. No that on right on online.
Whew.
Did you get that? Were we getting messages from?
I don't know. I didn't see on YouTube. I'm just trying to check messages from the office about the programs tonight and stuff. So
Oh, that's right. We have to do tonight.
I am not going tonight. No. Tron Pace should be there tonight.
Yeah. The a suggestion. For Trot and Pace up a Sandusky. Bring back the cameras a little bit back, a couple of rows up from the track, just in case, because this weather, you never know.
Oh.
Yesterday they said 16% chance of rain, and it was pouring when there was. That's a
Here?
oh,
Or
yeah,
yeah, here.
16% chance of rain, and right now the skies are clear, a little moisture around. They can see the haze, but you never know. It's just all of a sudden you get these, as I call them, the sponge clouds, and they just congregate, and boom, they'll drop 3 inches of rain.
Yeah, it's been a strange weather year, but it's beautiful right now. It's just really, really nice here at Wooster. They've got, you were mentioning that they had a lot of tractors. They got a lot of cows here. I see a lot of kids showing their cows here, and that's neat to see. I showed cows when I was 10, 11 years old, and I still remember it as a lot of fun, a lot of hard work getting them darn calves to follow you around. They don't lead as well as a horse does, but
Now, does a cow, they must lead better than a sow or a pig, because I've seen they got the stick with the
yeah,
the
you
pigs.
can't you can't really put a halter on a pig,
Right.
like you can a cow. You can put a halter on, and enough work they figure it out, because you start with them when they're pretty little. But I see a lot of 4-H here, and that's nice to see. And it's also nice to see so many fairs we've been to. I haven't seen the kids dressed up, and here they're in their white pants and white shirt, and just looks really sharp to see these 4-H kids showing their calves.
And as I mentioned, this is all around the track is all tractors
Yeah.
and farm equipment, and and of course I grew up. I was a non. I think we had Old Man Applegate's apple orchards. That was about it when I was a kid, but I don't even think you grew any more apples anymore. But everything grew up. It was a small town called Norwood, and it's about 20, no, not that much, about 50 miles south of Boston. And we saw they had an Neponset Valley Farms, and they had cows, etc. like that. But by the time I was 7, 8, they sold that, became a car dealership.
Oh.
And then you saw all the farms being